on by Biden's anger. I am too. I like it.
You like it?
I do.
Well, you have said that before.
I like that. I mean, he's such a mild-mannered, sweet guy.
Recently, there is an update pertaining to the substance found at the White House.
Lastly, you had initially expressed confidence that the Secret Service would get to the bottom of this. Are you surprised that they didn't?
So look, let me start with the protocol piece. That's something that Secret Service is going to handle. Any changes of protocol, how we move forward, that's something for them to deal with as they handle the security, certainly of this campus and of the White House more broadly. Look, we believe that the Secret Service did a thorough investigation. Certainly not going to opine on the investigation. Of course, we're going to have confidence that they're going to do their jobs and do everything that they can to get to the bottom of this. Of course, that is something that we have confidence. We will always have confidence in that. But as you've just stated, we've been briefed on the outcome, and in their public statement, as well as the Secret Service have said, there is hundreds of visitors that traveled through this area where the cocaine was found across that weekend. And so I'm going to leave it to them for any additional information, but certainly not going to opine on the process here. But we believe it was a thorough investigation.
Yes, welcome back. Recently, there is an update pertaining to the substance found at the White House. The View accused Republicans for framing this up. I don't know what is actually going on. At a certain point, watching this show, I was furious. They said they just want to make Joe feel a type about Hunter Biden. They have been hearing a lot of people talking about this. It seems they actually know the answer to what happened, but they can't accept it.
The Secret Service has been investigating since the drug cocaine was found in the White House on July 2nd, but there was no surveillance video footage, so nobody knows who did it. They're going to blame Hunter Biden, but he wasn't even there. Karine Jean-Pierre addressed this. Let's watch that.
Can you give any more details on where the Secret Service found cocaine in the West Wing and how it got there?
So, as you know, this is under the purview of the Secret Service. They are currently investigating what happened over the weekend, so I would have to refer you to the Secret Service on all of this.
Can you just say once and for all whether or not the cocaine belonged to the Biden family?
The Biden family was not here. They were not here. So to ask that question is actually incredibly irresponsible. I don't have any updates, as you know. As you just mentioned, Secret Service is under their purview. They are certainly investigating the situation. I just don't have anything updated. I would refer you to the Secret Service on that particular question.
It's interesting that she said to the reporter that it was irresponsible to ask the question because the Bidens were not there.
Yeah.
First of all, the reporter didn't know that until she asked the question. So why turn on the reporter?
No,
They can't accept it. If you know how The View always spin things, when it partakes to Democrat, you will clearly see what exactly I'm talking about. Just like Karine, a question surfaced to her partaking to this situation. If you remember, last week she said the Secret Service is currently working day and night to actually discover who did that. But at the end, we didn't see any work they did. There has been suspicion, this man saying this, retired Secret Service member coming out to say they know exactly what happened, but they can't say it because they are protecting Joe. I don't know what you think about this. You saw at the beginning where Karine made it clear they did a perfect job. After promising reporters they would do a perfect job to investigate what is going on, everybody was shocked to realize, the result. Some people said they knew that nothing will actually come out. They will end by just saying there was nothing, and we saw just that. That was not all. The View is currently saying something. I don't know if you've seen this. Take a look at this.
Conspiracy machine.
No matter what the answer would have been, they were always going to blame Hunter Biden. As I said before, and I'm going to continue saying, we're going to see it for the next year. They are weaponizing Hunter Biden against his dad as an effective tool to get his dad to lose his cool and to get his dad to, feel the heartache. They're going to weaponize Hunter Biden. It has nothing to do with Hunter Biden, but you can hear that said 100 times. And people who want to believe it are still going to believe that. Well, okay. And there's people who might believe that it was planted for somebody so that then they could advance the Hunter Biden narrative. Who knows? So the bottom line is there are no answers.
When Alyssa marks down everything you have to do to be in that part of the White House, I wonder why it seemed to be a blind spot for a security camera. We can't go to a Broadway show. We can't fly without taking our shoes off. You have this very private part of the White House, and they don't have cameras on the cubbyholes.
I'm surprised they don't have cameras because they do have people
January
there.
6th, when we talk about the security problems they had, the breaches, the warnings, and then you look at the classified documents. Again, people on both parties having them. There's some stuff that needs to be tightened up ASAP.
Well, but listen, it's like, like when your kids, those cubbies where you put shoes when your kids come in, that's what these cubbies look like, right? So they're tiny, these cubbies. So if you're taking your phone out of your pocket, not that I've brought anything into the White House that I wouldn't like seeing, but if you're taking your, and you put it in the cubby and there's no way that's,
and you're saying they know it's cubby.
Yes, this is not surprising to me to actually realize what she's saying here. If this was Trump, you will see this same view, how they will stand up every single day to talk about what is going on. But look at what they're talking here. Because they have been doing this, they want to demoralize Joe. It is insane. If you are in a panel like this, you need to be realistic. Sometimes make your show in such a way that it should be balanced. When you see truth, you face the truth. When you see a lie, you face the lie. Don't make a show to be that kind of place where everyone already knows the outcome of every episode. Like you just title a video, you don't even need to watch that clip. You just need to assume like this is what they will say. That is not how a place like this should be. Like I usually call them cackling the view. If it's not race baiting with someone else, then it is this, insane takes. When it pertains to serious situations, it has actually reached a certain level. When I look at how, they react, I don't even want to react on certain videos. Like I did yesterday, they say they don't have producers. I don't know, maybe that is the reason, they can't speak sense again. Thank you guys for always been there sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly.